You know, I knew I was in the right place when I saw a basket of pedals. A basket.
Here we are at Nomad's place with the undeniable Brandon Coleman, and he's setting up. So I love the setup process. Look at that. You are up and running.
That's it.
Your favorite artist?
James Brown.
Art Tatum, Oscar Peterson.
Art Tatum, man.
Billy Joel, Elton John.
Billy Joel.
Favorite instrumentalist who's not a keyboard player?
Jimi Hendrix.
Favorite instrument?
Bass.
Favorite voice?
Yeah, I would say Aretha. I just had to pick somebody off the top of my head.
Favorite food?
Tacos.
Favorite type of work, studio or live?
To me, there's no difference between the studio and live. Every time you fucking hit your instrument should be the last time you hit your instrument. Every time I hit the piano, I'm gonna play like it's the last time I hit it.
Love it. Favorite pastime?
I like playing video games.
Favorite video game?
This is a keyboard built by Robert Moog.
Yeah.
Late, great Robert Moog.
Now, Brandon, one thing I'm noticing is a lot of marks and scratches and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of my guitars are the same way. Tell us how you feel about that.
Man, I feel like that's the character of the instrument, you know? Shit has been all around the world. When I first got this was all black. It was like perfect. It was in great condition. Well, the neck is pretty much, it's pretty much got the pitch wheel. It's got modulation, modular mount. You can turn on the glide and off, on and off. This is the rate for the modulation. The reason this is so cool, I can control the filter. Yeah, it's just got a lot more control. Ah, man, I love this pedal right here. Flashback.
So talk to us about that. Why do you love it?
Man, because, you know, you can just do loops pretty easy.
Can I ask you a question? When you create loops, how do you get the other band members to lock in with your loop? Because that's imperative.
It is. Well, for one, you gotta find band members who are willing to listen to the nuances of the groove to be able to lock to it and stay with it. So that's the first thing. Second, I usually start off with something kind of melodic that they can kind of catch on to, you know, and I have that as like the root of the loop. This keyboard is got to be at least 30 pounds. So sometimes, you know, trying to hold the balance and trying to tap the tempo with nothing around you, this shit is fun.
I know that feeling. Sometimes tap tempo is difficult.
Is that for that's for guitar players too?
Oh, same way. When I'm on stage, I feel like I'm going to fall over sometimes.
Bro.
Yeah.
And then it's like, man, you have to be so accurate. It's like,
right. You have to get the tempo locked.
yeah, it's definitely an ambition to just even try some shit like that on stage, you know. Right. But that's kind of where I'm at now because I feel like I can just create loops so easy on this thing. It worked.
Well, loopers are just one of the best inventions for musicians, right?
Of course.
Especially creative musicians such as yourself. Man, that, let me just say, first of all, that was amazing. It was mind-blowing.
That was fun.
I love it.
Sure.
Relatively, this is an easy pedal board rig.
Yeah.
However, what makes it difficult is the Liberation keytar, right? Correct?
Yeah, right.
As well as the brain. So the brain for it is this double rack space.
Right, which is essentially the interface for this keyboard.
For the keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty much the brains to this keyboard.
Now you just got off of a world tour with Kamasi Washington, and where you were also featured on the headline on the bill, right?
Yeah.
Where you played a couple of your songs every night.
Yeah.
As Brandon Coleman, the artist, correct? Okay. This means that you had to have your sound every night, night after night. From the
Yeah.
from the forest, small countries in Eastern Europe,
Yep.
to all the way to Asia and Australia. How did you accomplish this?
Man, that was hard. It was hard, man. I mean, this keyboard broke down every second. Every chance it got, it broke down. It was hard. I mean, luckily we had, our own gear. I bought my own gear.
Okay.
I bought my own Nomad. I bought this. But so I had my own sounds.
Right.
We had good cases. GOMC. Cases. Yeah. And they made it in a day too, man. They were real quick.
So what's the first thing you do when there's no sound?
Man, I just start double checking which wire is not plugged in, because that's the
It's always, yeah.
I mean, a guitar player look at this and be like, okay, what are you doing? Because this is like
No, it's
as a
fantastic.
keyboard, but we don't know that. We don't know how
Right.
to route or
Right.
which. This is just from trial and error.
Yeah, but it sounds amazing, and that's all that matters.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
If you could only live with one pedal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Man.
One pedal.
MXR Phase 90.
Wow.
Because it's got color. You can shape the sound, and the best thing, it's got its own natural kind of overdrive. Just cutting it on. So this is without. So with on.
Now, what's that guy you just turned on right there?
It's just a little fuzz.
Okay, and what kind of fuzz is that? Oh, that's the Hendrix Octavio.
Yes. Once you're a musician, it's like, you are what music means to you. Be yourself. Listen to whatever you want to listen to. I'm doing what I want to do, But at the same time, I've listened to so many, records. Business advice? Save your money. Have goals, Like, know everybody's part. I know that sounds hard, but it's not. Because the more you listen to the music, the more you know the music, the more you feel comfortable with it. So, it's just me. Be on time, know the music. And always care about the music. Period. Always care about the music, no matter how cheesy it might be. It's like that type of shit. That little bit of shit. Don't think because you playing some simple little part that it doesn't matter to the music. Make that shit like be music. Make that shit a part of the music.